successful franchises. You're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And we're off from Foxborough. Return starts at the 3. Good work so far, he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Right to the air with May. Look at this, going deep right away. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Sauce Gardner with the INT. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Fields. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
First couple snaps, first drive of the game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the line quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense in the hurry up here. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
At the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Crazy. Eddie, what's up?
May now from the gun. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. He's able to cross midfield before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now here goes Trump. Eddie, what's up? Crazy.
Here's made in the air. On the move, headed right. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Now a Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Eddie, what's up?
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now slipped away.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
2nd and 10. Here's May. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots go up 6-0 here in the first. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Borregales on to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive at home. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, Jets.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Hey, Jay, 319 just right.
First down, and they go right back to it. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Gain of 15 there, and it's good for a New York first down.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. He pitches the Hall. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here we go. Sit high.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone.
Here we go. All right.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he only gets this one down to the 9. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Fields on 3rd. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. It's incomplete. And even worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Throw is caught by the back. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Jets tie it up as he nails his 1st try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here's crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Henderson here from the gun. And he cuts it back right. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Corey Gallis on to send it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's Fields to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Get some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. And on the keeper, here's Fields. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Third down give to Hall. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane.
He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Jets tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
May now, 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Buys time, rolling right. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he will get the first as they touch him down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
May. On the move, past the 40. He has room past the 25. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Borregales on to send it away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Gets with his back. Hall. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Jets take their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Hits his running back. Escapes a defender. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. A give left side for Hall. And he'll pick up a little down the 12-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Throw here, 3rd down. Throw is caught. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets earn the chance to tie before halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
What's that? Lady, what's that?
On play action, here's May. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. Both pick up to their own 31. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd down now, they need 7. Here's May. Incomplete pass. pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. And now it's third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Five. Crazy.
They now on third down. And we put everything he's got behind it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness and it's always offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Hall. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Breece Hall with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Quick throw completed by May. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
He takes it at the 4. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an All-Pro, you stick someone like that.
They go right back to Hall. He dodged the tackle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
All set to go now from the 35. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Go.
Play action now. It's Fields. Rolling out to his left. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
They give on second to Hall. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring up third down. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this third down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. He set up the screen here for Hall. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It's dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
5. Ready, what's that? Crazy.
May now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best most of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
May trying to get here on second. Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. And the Jets get it back on the final play of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. First and 10 from the 32. Fields gets it out wide quick. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now Brock they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's May on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
On the left side. And he's stopped cold at the spot. He won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What's up? Crazy. Hey, five. Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Dumped off to his running back. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. It's a gain of 22. And that's a New England first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's Hall once more. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Still has room inside the 15. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets go up by 12 in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Here's a toss to the left. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Jets, 42.
Well, you could see the defense selling out to flood the middle of the field, so they just toss it to space. Get on the outside. You got to win the edge on a short field for this to work out. That's well executed.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots losing by 14. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Escapes the pocket. Ball is out and they lost it. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Retains possession.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. The Jets take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Mo finds his running back, Henderson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
5. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
To throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Here's May again. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Here he is to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. Escapes the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. A lot of space ahead. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football. And once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go.
Oh, I think they have a fullback try and cover for him. He has the first down, and now Brock Jets can just run out the clock on this victory.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
So it's